Hi guys, today I've got a little flying tiger haul for you. In January I was down south, which meant I could go and visit a flying tiger, which I haven't done in a while because there isn't any stores local up north. And whilst I was down south, they also had a promotion on where everything in the shop was £2 or less. So that was exciting. I'm going to get straight into it and show you what I bought. So first of all, I got this. This was one of those super unnecessary buys. To be honest, actually all of the stuff I bought was kind of not necessary. I didn't need it, but I loved it and it was cheap, so yeah. If I'm going to buy unnecessary things, I might as well buy them in a sale, right? So this is like a little storage bucket, handle holdy thingy. The handle does kind of swing, so it does have a bit of movement to it. I don't really know what I'm going to use this for, but it's a dinky little metal basket. I'm going to go with basket because it's more like a basket than anything else. I don't know where I'm going to put it. I don't know what I'm going to store in it, but I couldn't resist. They had a couple of different colours, I think, but I went for this corally peach colour. This was £2. Everything I'm going to show you was £2. So yeah, there's no real point me saying the price every time. Next, I got this. This is a little file folder. It has elastic around it, but inside you have like a little rainbow pouch just to store flat things in. I actually bought this with travelling in mind. Not excessive travelling, all over the world travelling, just, you know, visiting my family type of travelling, because it does have the elastic to hold it all closed, and also it's got like hard boards either side. Unlike the plastic ones you can get that are like this, it's not gonna get super squished, and it has a really nice pattern on it. It's kind of spacey themed. Again, I think they had this in a couple of different colours. I then have this, which is a little pouch, and I wasn't going to include it because it's not really kind of stationery slash craft room themed, but it's actually quite a decent little pouch because it has a little zip in there. It's got a little netted pocket, but again, for travelling and storing little journaling supplies and stuff, I thought it was actually pretty decent. And then on the front it just says, "I'll go anywhere with you." Next I have this, which is a glittery pink glue gun. I don't actually own a glue gun myself. In all of the years I've been crafting, I've never once owned a glue gun. I have used one before, we had them at school and everything, but I've never had my own. When I saw that they had this one, I actually saw this on Instagram, on Emma Jewel Crafts Instagram stories, which if you're not following her, definitely go and check her out. She's a really awesome crafter, but I saw that she had picked this up, and as soon as I saw it, I was like, I'm gonna have to keep an eye out for that because that is very pretty. And sure enough, they did have it in the store that I went to, and it was £2, so I nabbed it. Next I got these purely to just try out because I've had watercolours from Flying Tiger in the past, and they're pretty good for like first time watercolours. But when I saw that they had a little travel set, I thought I would try it out, have a look and see how good the paints are. They don't look quite as chalky as the other set that I have, considering they're cheap watercolours. My expectations aren't too high for them. I don't know if they're going to be kind of like a staple in the shop. The other watercolours, I see them all the time, so they're obviously a staple that they bring back. But yeah, these ones I'm not quite sure. I don't know. I don't know if they're keeping them around or if they've just got them at this time of year or what. I then picked up these and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna have those because they are just so cute, so dinky, and you get quite a lot in there too. As you can see, there's 6 different colours in there. On the packaging it says 40 pieces, which doesn't divide into 6 evenly, so I don't know how many of each there is. They're just one of them little things that's nice to have around if you want to add a little something to a gift or a piece of happy mail. The last thing I bought was this. This is something that I wouldn't have bought if they didn't have the promotion on, because it really is completely unnecessary and it's just one of them novelty things, I suppose. They've called it a sweet vending machine, but obviously it's just like a sweet dispenser. I'm probably not going to use it for sweets. I actually thought this would be a really fun way to display pom-poms. If that doesn't work out, then I can always use it for sweets, but yeah. They had this in 3 different colours and I decided to go for the pink. I think the other colours were blue and green. Yeah, so like this sort of green or this sort of blue, which I just didn't fancy them colours. Although to be honest, the pink does not look the same as the pink that is actually on the product, so yeah, I probably would have preferred that pink, but I don't mind this pink either way. I just thought it's a bit of fun to add into my office. So that was everything I picked up from my recent trip to Flying Tiger. If you haven't been to a Flying Tiger before, definitely try and find your local one. It's one of them shops that you'll go in and not expect to buy something, but always come out with something because the prices are so good and the things in there vary so much. There's stationery things, there's arty things, but there's also like homewares and stuff too. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed seeing what I bought. As always, if you have any questions, let me know below and I will get back to you, and I will see you in my next video.